All right, here's what's going on. Last time I was here, last time I did a video, I was in that hallway over there doing that. I was straightening out all the floors, new joist. Yeah, I already did a video. I'll tell you what I'm doing now. Anyway, I don't know if I had done this yet. I know I put that one in a while ago, but this one had to come down and God, it's hot out here. There was a chimney there, right there, all the way up through there, and all the way up, to the next part of the roof. But I like my window better. Anyway, so the way they had built this, that board right there, those were all the joists that used to go right across there for this ceiling. When they built this, those things weren't even nailed in anymore. I mean, one of them fell down. It like fell off. That's when I realized it wasn't nailed in. And it was holding up the ceiling. Anyway, and broke in half. Because there's a big knot in it. It just fell down and broke in half. I'm like, oh, fuck those. I mean, I had to. Anyway, but I had to keep that one because they tied into it when they built this roof. This false roof. Well, now this is a false roof. But anyway, and I didn't like the way they supported it. This is a load-bearing wall. Comes all the way up and supports it. I'm still going to block this shit so it doesn't twist when I put my drywall. Anyway, so yeah, got that in there. The door I'm going to keep, man. That's like the only thing on this house. Something to remember the old house by. I'll keep one thing. Anyway, so here's what we have. Three-way switching here. Goes into my network. Boom. Right here, I can either do a ceiling fan or a chandelier. I would like to do a chandelier most likely, but it depends on how the air moves in here. Anyway, the vent did come out and down to where the ceiling used to be. So I refed it, put it there. It's all these little things that take so much time. Back-to-back outlet for my exterior. I'll show you that real quick. Boom. And I've already put another one over there. And so I'll have three out here. I put two of them. Two or three, I don't know. Enough. Anyway, so that's that. I put a couple sconces here because I figured I was going to center the room, from here over. But I made this kind of the seating area. This is more of a pass-through. So anyway, two sconces. Little table in the middle, a chair on each side, and there's your view. So I'll move all that stuff out of the way. See what's up with that. This is at like eye level. Trust me, I sat here before I before I built it. Anyway, so yeah, so that's that one. All right, so onto the kitchen. Sometimes it's easier to drill through. Sometimes it's easier to go up and over. Oh yeah, I'll show you this real quick. Here's how bad I did not want to go in my crawl space. So all I had to do was drill a hole down there and drill a hole down there and put a 90 and feed it through there, right? Go underneath and put a piece of pipe in between them and connect them. But screw that. I would have had to move all this stuff, unscrew some boards I had cut, because I'm putting a new deck anyway. Anyway, I didn't want to do it. So I piped up, around, down, and over to that one. But that's kind of what's good about becoming an old electrician is you're good enough to do that shit. I didn't have the skills when I was younger, so I was in the crawl space a lot more. Anyway, it took a little time, but it was way better than going in the crawl space. So I'm working on lighting now. All of my outlets, these are all countertop outlets. Again, with the laser, I'll go through that real quick. This is the center of my countertop outlet right there. And, so when you go to put your tile, all of your shit is straight, You don't have it off. I mean, there's a reason they're that height. And then these red ones, it is, use my favorite red, there you go. That's You know, that's code. You have to use that. Anyway, a little, I'll put little emblems in there, little IH emblems. Anyway, so these red ones, this is for, this right here is high voltage. It goes down to a switch. And then that's going to be the low voltage. That right there. So in this cabinet right here, there's going to be an outlet. And then I'll just put a round blank cover and drill a hole through it. Sorry. And this is my low voltage for the, because there'll be a transformer in here. And that will feed all my countertop under cab lights. But if you look on the print, this is a section of countertops. Then there's a break here. That's going to be all tile. Then this is a section of countertops all the way to here, to where the stove is. So I have piped from there, up, over, down. So I'm connecting them. Now there's a stove going here with a vent. Anyway, and then there's another cabinets and countertops. So they're all tied together. And I can just drill a hole in the back of that cabinet before I put it up, you know, a little access for it. And you'll never see it. It's the top shelf. And then you just use your low voltage wire, come down inside the cabinet and put it right on the bottom, and it's seamless and nobody will ever know it's there. But they're all connected. So basically I have islands of cabinets. I'll show you. It'll make more sense here. So these aren't going to be here. So basically I'm jumping from this corner to that corner, and then from this corner to this corner. So I can switch it all together and don't have to buy a bunch of different transformers. I know I'm getting a little long-winded, but it doesn't look like it, but this was a lot of pipe that went into here. Oh, I'll go through this real quick. Anyway, oh yeah, look at the cowboy. They got some cowboy boots. Anyway, they're comfortable, man, and my ankles were hurting me, and I hate leaning down and tying my boots, so when I was bailing, I was wearing those. Anyway, so my built-ins, I'm going to have an outlet right here. There's going to be built-in shelving all the way up there. And I have an outlet there so I can plug a charger in and plug my phone in. There's the bench, whatever, lights in right there. It'll shine down. That'll be nice. I don't know. I've basically done this like an industrial building. Commercial, and more industrial, yeah. So I can wait, but one day I'm not going to be here anymore, and some electrician from around here is going to come in and see that. And man, I hope there's an afterlife, because I want to see the look on his face. You know what I mean? You got to know what you're doing to understand what I've done here. Anyway, I don't mean to be conceited there or whatever, but you know, I went a little bit overkill, man. Oh yeah, I'll do another thing. So this is also in this corner. That's low voltage, that's high voltage, because I don't know if I'm going to put a small TV there or up in here on a little stand. So that's low voltage, that's high voltage. And this pipe, this 3/4 right here, boom, is going to come all the way back to this last bay, and that way I can pull in and out anything I want. I've still got to put in some feeds for the porch, some low voltage feeds, because I'm putting surround sound in there, you know, on my ceiling out there, and I want it all to be in pipe. You know, I don't want a mouse to ever. I mean, if a mouse gets in there, he needs a little set of torches or something. But anyway, that is. I'm overly tired, so if I'm mumbling and shit or whatever, I mean, I'm just pretty tired. But that's it, guys. I don't know. So the lighting in here, pipe in that pantry, tie everything home, drywall. And drywall, I'm just writing a check. You know, it's gonna be amazing. Anyway. That's it. I'll do another video on the fields, probably a wrap up on that, the growth I've got. It's pretty good already. I don't know the exact day, but about a week ago, and it's been raining and sunny ever since, man. It's already coming in. Anyway, comment, rate, and subscribe if you want to.